Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt news video, and today I have some Acquisition news. Well, it's not really official news, but there are some interesting rumors floating around on the internet about the next acquisition in the industry that we will see. Now, everything in this video is pure speculation. There is no confirmation about anything. We are going to talk about rumors, so take this all with a great pinch of salt, as always when it comes to rumors. Today we're going to talk about Ubisoft. Ubisoft isn't really in the best waters right now. They have sketchy workplace environments, and a lot of people working there are complaining about the work environment being so bad there. Financially, Ubisoft is not looking really that good. Their market share has dropped pretty bigly over the last 4 to 6 years. Yeah, we all know that their recent releases haven't been really that great. Maybe for exception only Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I personally did really like. But their other releases, they haven't been really so good. I have an article from Kotaku here on this whole ordeal. Private equity eyeing Ubisoft as the next big gaming acquisition. Private equity firms could be beginning to circle over Ubisoft. Bloomberg reported Friday talks are early but include interested from firms like Blackstone, Inc. I don't know any of these firms, by the way. And KKR&Co. Even if it's not private equity, senior, current and former Ubisoft developers Kotaku has spoken with in recent months believe that the company will eventually sell to someone amid a flagging stock price and ongoing production struggles. This report at first came from Bloomberg, and Bloomberg is pretty reputable. If they know something, it's probably true, like 80% I could say. Well, Ubisoft has been struggling with a lot of controversies over the past years. Some key points in this article mentioned: there is no Guillemot left to take over, so if Guillemot would leave as president of Ubisoft, there would be no one to replace him, basically. Ongoing workplace controversies. There have been a lot of accusations of sexual harassment, stuff like that. Toxic workplace environment. A lot of senior devs are leaving the company at a rapid pace. That's always a bad sign. And because of that, big projects are really struggling. And it's also mentioned in this article that their next big game, so their next Far Cry, their next Assassin's Creed and Ghost Recon games are further out than Ubisoft had planned. So a lot of the big projects that are now in development, you could think of Assassin's Creed Infinity. I made a video actually on my YouTube channel a week or two ago about big Ubisoft games that are now in development, which was a rumor from Tom Henderson, who is really a reliable dude. And we talked about the next Assassin's Creed being a live service title. It's going to be the biggest Assassin's Creed so far. We also talked about, I think it was a new Immortals Phoenix Rising and the new Splinter Cell remake. It's not looking good for Ubisoft because it looks like a lot of projects are now getting delayed because of all these developers leaving. Ubisoft has been more coy about its survival strategy when asked in its most recent earnings calls why the French publisher seemingly hadn't received any bid interest. CFO Frederic Duguay, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, said he wouldn't speculate on why no offer had been made. Before being corrected by CEO and co-founder Yves Guillemot, the company Guillemot asserted was neither confirming or denying if the potential buyers had approached it. I also said that their stock has been going down. Apparently their stock price in July, as of July 2018, was $110 a share. Now it's only $41 a share, which dropped massively. And the current market cap is now 5 billion. Could a other gaming publisher buy Ubisoft? I have seen some stuff that maybe last minute Microsoft would be interested. We all know Microsoft has big pockets. They can easily buy Ubisoft if they want to. I don't think they will, because they basically already paid a lot of money for 2 publishers. And the deal for Activision is actually still ongoing. It would have to be after the Activision deal, I suppose, because they cannot go on a buying spree. The government would look on that and say, hey, you cannot buy all these companies so fast. If that would be the case, they would do a antitrust blockade, that they have to investigate the purchases, that there's no monopoly going on. So I don't think Microsoft will jump on Ubisoft. There has also been talks about EA. Now, I don't really know if EA has the capital to buy Ubisoft. They have the capital to buy an individual studio, but you know, a whole publisher, I don't really see that happening. It could be, of course. Maybe Take-Two could be interested in Ubisoft. I can see that happen. PlayStation, Sony, I don't think so either, but you never know. Technically, Sony would be able to buy them as well, but it's looking now that it's going to be a private company that is going to buy Ubisoft. So what does that mean for Ubisoft's future? We don't know. It's really looking bleak at the moment. A lot of gamers don't really have much trust anymore in Ubisoft, and I am actually among those gamers. I do still like Assassin's Creed, and I did like the previous game, but their overall direction for most of their stuff is not in the right one. Microtransactions. They were interested in NFTs for their games. They are basically jumping always on the latest trends just to make some money. I hope that maybe this buyout might do some good for them and that they get capital to invest in actual original games again, and not like these repetitive open world games with boosters that you need to buy. Even though I didn't really need them for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You can easily play Valhalla without any boosters whatsoever. I mean, Far Cry doesn't need it. Immortals Phoenix Rising doesn't need it. Splinter Cell Ghost Recon definitely doesn't need it. So guys, what do you think of this news, of this rumor? Do you think Microsoft could still buy them, or it's going to be like a private company? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this. Subscribe, that would be really cool. Maybe leave a like and visit our socials. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.